Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle.
Peter, we're about to see how good Lilian Thuram is. Besides being physically imposing and quick, he's very intelligent and usually that crucial split second ahead of everybody else.
And the shots! And that's what you call
No, grałem we futbol, no, prawie cały.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he?
Czasami jeszcze zagram trochę w EA Sport, FC, ale przeważnie we futbol gram.
That is good strength. Hernandez did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Mohamed Salah, distributed tidily. Foden, he's got away. Impressive jump. Oh, it's a fair try, but just off target.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though...
Tak, miałem przerwę.
Now it's Lewandowski. And here's Dani Olmo. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. They've played it short. And it's Hernandez. And now they can spring out of defence. And here's Kökçü. It's a promising position. What a throw in. Well, both starting the game at a pretty decent tempo. Adriano. Davids. Threads one in. Messi. Chance! Ambitious, but just off target.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
And here's Lewandowski. Now it's Foden. Spread it left. Kökçü was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Lewandowski, and the shot! And needless to say, that deserved better.
Lewandowski has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
0-0 still. No lack of chances, though.
Well, it's certainly not a drab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
Lewandowski. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Piqué has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted.
Roma really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
Hernandez. That has not gone well. Driving through the middle.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
And this is Hazard. He's picked his way through. And he's only too happy to take that back. Oh, cracking ball. Dani Olmo. Mohamed Salah. And it's Olmo. Ball played for Kökçü. And here's Mohamed Salah. That's an excellent interception. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And this is Adriano. That's going wide left. Hazard has it in a wide position. Hazard! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Roma really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Iniesta, that's destined for the flank. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. He has found a way through. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Kokchu cuts a frustrated figure right now, he just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Looking to play him in. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Messi. Adriano might just make this. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Adriano, now it's Messi. And he's managed to get free. A lot of space ahead of him. And the finish! It's a decent watch, a frantic watch. It is half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. Not too much so far to lift anybody off their seat.
Yeah, 0-0, but definitely not from the want of trying. There's been plenty of industry and hard work, as well as some good defending, so I wouldn't be too dismissive just yet.
So it's simmered along nicely for 45 minutes, but still no goals. It is 0-0 at half-time. We're on the move again. So neither side has yet broken through. He's shifting through the gears here. Pass somewhat off target. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Hazard gets flagged offside. Not the most accurate pass. Rijkaard. This is a promising build-up. And it's Olmo. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Marquinhos, always a very imposing presence at the back. And this is Mohamed Salah. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Couldn't squeeze it through.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And here's Lewandowski. Still waiting for the game to take off here. 0-0. Great vision. That pass isn't the best. Cafu.
Nie ma na futboliście nadal.
Terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Iniesta. Davids. And this is Bale. Foden. And still we await the first breakthrough. Now it's Lewandowski. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now who's going to be first to this? Cafu has the space to scheme. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Spread out to the left.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
No widocznie jeszcze nie skasowali mnie administratorzy tam.
Rijkaard gets across to intercept that. He's a sharp little ball here. Engages and forces him off the ball. Kukçu is always looking to break lines, looking to pass their way up the pitch. And this is Lewandowski.
That was lovely, that.
Oh, he's bustling through here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Bale. And this is Hazard. Oh, such a clever touch. Iniesta. Decent chance! Off the post. And that should get the job done. Kukçu. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Oh, good spread. Half an hour gone in the second half.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Oh, important interception. And this is Lewandowski, and it's Kukçu. Hernandez, and it's Olmo. And the pass is intercepted. Now he's off and running. Salah. Kukçu. And here's Lewandowski. Can he get on the end of this? Iniesta.
This has been a better game than the scoreline suggests, and it really does merit a go.
He might be in here! Real chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero
Corner
24,
number 2 then.
numero 19, numero 9, Fabio Cannavaro, numero 3, numero 25. Lasciano il
Best
campo per
with the short one.
il numero 17, il numero 21.
Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good
il
mover.
numero 6, il numero
Well,
18.
that might be
Cambio
that,
di
Peter.
giocatori.
Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Kukçu. Shot could be on. And here's Mohamed Salah. Nesta. Oh, they could break here. And it's Bale.
Ci sarà
Not too
un
much to
minuto
add
di
on here,
recupero.
just a minute. Nice looking ball. It's a goal kick. Leicester picks it up from the goal kick. And this is Bale. That's a good ball out wide. Best. That's going to go a long way. And that is that. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack. And the outcome inevitable. Well, how will we look back on that?
Well, that really did fly by. It's one of these games where everything progresses at 100 miles per hour, and at the end of it...
W sensie, czy ja jestem na jakim Discordzie? No ja jestem na Blue Devils, na pewno. Tam są właśnie gracze we futbol. Nie wiem, czy jeszcze gdzieś, chyba nie, więcej.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
A little bias on my part, but Trent Alexander-Arnold is one of the greatest fullbacks around, certainly when it comes to attacking creativity. So, naturally, you'll be bound to see him in the final.
And Shevchenko! It's there!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Brazil finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And the shot! Foden. Looking for the run. That is good alertness.
This is the time you need that pace.
Kupchu. Nicely weighted ball. Can he get it through? That is ended up in no man's land. Rijkaard. And here's Foden. Cafu providing an outlet on that flank. That is a brilliant interception. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Oh, that's fabulous. Messi. Defending of the desperate variety. First quarter of an hour gone. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed. That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that's a throw-in. And here's Foden. Yamal. And here's the chance to counter. He's on it, can he get away?
Brazil definitely like their pressing from the front.
It's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice nowadays, Peter. Make sure you don't give your opponents any time to think on the ball.
Dida gets it away. Kukcu is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Ruben Neves. Alexander-Arnold. And Yamal. Oh, that is a nice touch. Marquinhos defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Well, he could easily have slipped that to his right just to keep the attack alive, and it looks like he's going to learn the hard way.
Tries one from range. And we have our very first corner. Brazil have the chance to go the other way. Totti. Brazil do have a chance to counter here. Oh, and the shot! And that's a good finish. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality. He's going for goal! Oh, cracking effort.
A good disguise on that, though. I don't think many people would have expected him to absolutely clatter it the way he did.
And here's Mohamed Salah. Dani Olmo. Oh, important interception. And here's Dani Olmo. Hernandez. Ball comes in. Jorginho. Griezmann. Now, he's got space here. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Now it's Shevchenko. Roberto Carlos. Jorginho. Now it's Totti. That's good vision. Pass is just off target. It's out for a goal kick. Now it's Shevchenko. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Pass somewhat off target. Jorginho. Now it's Griezmann. Now that looks a decent ball. And here's Mohamed Salah. Jorginho with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. And he has shown him a yellow card. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here. And it's Rijkaard. Shevchenko! And he thumps it clear. Cafu finding himself in space. Garcia claims it, safe hands. That's the end of the first 45. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So, nothing in it, Jim. What do you think?
Well, it's been an intriguing watch. A really nice contrast of styles that seem to suit both teams pretty well. Who's ultimately going to win it? It's anyone's guess still.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. So, straight into the second half.
Diamante are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Now it's Kokchu, now it's Shevchenko. And he's been shifted off it. Oh, easy pickings there. And that could set him on his way. And he's got... And Shevchenko! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Cafu gets over and intercepts. Dani Olmo. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Jorginho. And it's Messi. It's an imaginative pass. Good ball over the top. Griezmann! Off the bar! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Juster tries a shot! And that's a tiny finish. And they get themselves in front! So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put...
There's the shot! And that's in! And this is getting better and better. Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
So the lead now is 2.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Griezmann. It's a searching pass. No, he's just misjudged that one. Now it's Shevchenko. Now it's Dani Olmo. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. It'll be a throw-in.
Substituição no time do Brasil. Camisa 11, camisa 10, camisa
Alexander-Arnold,
18, camisa 9.
Foden, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Camisa 24,
Hernandez,
camisa 15,
and here's Mohamed Salah.
camisa 7.
The most accurate pass. Jorginho. Now Foden. Now it's Hazard. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And this is Shevchenko. He's in a great position here. Oh, good ball. Chance for a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. with that, it is pretty much a done deal.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
So now the... Oh, good fly! And it's in! It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
And he shoots! It's in! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Rafinha. And this is Shevchenko. He's free, he has got space. That's put paid to the danger. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And here's Shevchenko. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Azar.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Neymar. Oh, that's nice. Closing in on goal. And he's looking at the referee, and the referee is shaking his head. Hernandez. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, strongly challenged there. Marquinhos. Kukçu. And it's Shevchenko. And that's that. Ah, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect, to win they will relish, having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance. Shevchenko claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So straight into the action. Can he finish? There it is! An extraordinary start. Breakthrough in next to no time.
The perfect show of intent. Great purpose, great industry, and great confidence.
Wonderfully smooth. Shoots! And he's stuck it away. That is remarkable. All square in a matter of moments.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
We're looking at a different game now.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
It's Lewandowski! And yes, it's there! Into the lead once more. Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Lewandowski demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Schlotterbeck kept his eye on it, and he's there. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Lewandowski is onto this. Always goal side. And a chance! He's got a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
And now he has two. So the lead now is 2.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled.
Can he finish? Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Pomp, panache, and passion. This, a man full of it all. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
So now the difference is 3.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
And the pass is intercepted. Lewandowski is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Kökçü, Mohamed Salah, Fiore. And it's Cruyff. Looking for a runner. That's been cut out, well played. Timber is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Hazard. Neither of these two want to come off second best. That is a brilliant interception. 30 minutes gone. Guardiola. And this is Lewandowski. He is through here. Big chance! Oh, that is rather wayward.
That's a shame, Peter. Such a great run, but he didn't have that clinical edge.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. Quality ball. And here's Lewandowski. Schlotterbeck. That's a sharp pass. Marquinhos cuts out the pass. Vardiol. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And that is well cleared. Can he get on the end of this? That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Mohamed Salah is flagged offside. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Now it's Lewandowski. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? He's picked his way through, and again, he's sorted that out terrifically. That's surely a foul, free kick. Oh, he's taken it. Conte. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Stojkovic. Now it's Shevchenko.
Indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Shot could be on. Shevchenko! It's a decent watch, a frantic watch. It is half-time.
Well, I certainly wasn't expecting this, Peter, but it was totally deserved. They've been very, very good, and they'll be itching to get back out there and take it on further.
It's hard to believe we're only at half-time. The lead is 3, but for how long? It's anyone's guess. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Now it's Shevchenko. Great ball if he can get there. Dida claims comfortably. Now it's Mohamed Salah. And here's Cruyff. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And here's Azar. He's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Kukçu. Mohamed Salah is having the time of his life here. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
It's a searching pass. Now it's Shevchenko. That's been slipped through. Marquinhos deals with that comfortably. Oh, that was vital. And it's Conte. Tries a shot! And a neat finish. It could be a lifeline. 2 more needed. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
So could they be onto something here? Kante calmly anticipates. He's beat, and the shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Lovely ball and a real chance now. Azar. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Kukçu gets a good foot in there. Played into space. Now it's Mohamed Salah. That pass isn't the best. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Oh, well measured. Now it's Rafinha. Shot at goal! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Now it's Stojkovic. Now it's Shevchenko. He came in hard. Happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Great vision. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. Kukcu having a look. Now there's a chance for a shot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! And there's a goal! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
It's starting to look... Oh, what has happened here? Czech deals with that, nice and simple. Now it's Shevchenko. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's been played through. He's on it, can he get away? Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Just 5 minutes left. Conte. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mohamed Salah looking to pass their way up the pitch. And this is Mohamed Salah. He's found a... It's Salah! No, he's missed it. Threads one in, and here's Cruyff. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ci sarà un minuto
Fiore.
di recupero.
That's good running with the ball. Not too much to add on here, just a minute. Tries to pass it through. That's that, the end. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Mohamed Salah, happy to bask in the accolades from all around, the stage most certainly his. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Things already rolling. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, this guy, Alexis McAllister, is someone whose stock rose dramatically due to his exploits with the national side. But he's someone I see as a born footballer. I mean, he can play the 6th position, he can play in the number 8 position, but I feel he's probably best suited to the number 10 role because I think he has that creative edge, he has that craft, and that's where he should be used to greatest effect.
Well, he would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Can he finish? Dida is there to clear. Rijkaard. Fiore. He has found a way through. And this is Shevchenko. Big chance! He's done very well to get to that.
Mohamed Salah actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that.
Oh, terrible pass. Tries a shot! There it is! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Sagantosu are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And this is Hullet. Oh, great chance! Oh, good effort! Crossbar comes to the rescue, and it's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Kochu! Goal! Into the lead once more. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? And the pass is intercepted. Cafu is one whose deliveries we all know about. Now it's Shevchenko, and he's intervened well there. And it's Ronaldinho, looking to play him in. And this is Hullet. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Kukcu. McAllister does well to get it back. Now it's Hullet, and he plays one through. Shapes to shoot! Fiore. Now it's Shevchenko. 30 minutes gone. Oh, super find. And he's managed to get free. Takes a shot! And he's stuck it away. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world. Cannavaro is the guilty party there. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Oh, nearly. No, he's not getting his way this time. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Now it's Son Heung-min, looking for options for movement. Ronaldinho. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. That has been cut short. Now, can they get him away? Lovely pass, but can he get there? McAllister. And this is Ronaldinho.
Ronaldinho really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And here's Son Heung-min. Out towards the flank. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. And it's Salah! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they're threatening to fly away here.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
So now the difference is 3. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that intercept. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half.
Piemonte have been simply outstanding in the first half. There doesn't seem to be a single weakness in their team, and should that not change, they could go big from here.
It's hard to believe we're only at half-time. The lead is 3, but for how long? It's anyone's guess. is the first touch of the second half. Rijkaard. Cafu. Well, we've seen that early. He used a certain sixth sense. And this is Son Heung-min. And that pass just didn't quite work. Fiore. Well, that is one way to stop him. McAllister. Cafu. He's a sharp little ball here. Cafu. He's shifting through the gears here. Here it is, crossed in. And he shoots! And that's a tiny finish. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Sagan Tosu choosing to make the first change. So could they be onto something here? Rijkaard. Nakata. Juke.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And this is Mohamed Salah. Sagan Tosu can't breathe again. Just.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
It's come to nothing. Brahim Diaz. Nakata. Here's Vieira. Now that looks a decent ball.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Clipped into space. He leaps for it. Oh, it's hit the post. Kukçu. And it's Salah. Oh, nicely intercepted. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Spread to the right. It's a promising position. Cafu stood his ground strongly. He's found a way through, and that's aimed into the middle. Showing great feet there. Vieira. And it's Nakata. Oh, he's found support out wide. Brahim Diaz has it in a wide position. Oh, good climb! He doesn't look too happy with that.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Bops him off it and wins back the ball. McAllister. Alvarez. That's an imaginative pass. Oh, lovely feet. He is such a good mover. Tries to play it through. McAllister. Oh, good ball. Just eases him off the ball. Fiore. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Fiore. Shifted it to the flank. Desai gets across and deals with it. Oh, that's well spotted. That's the throw. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's been played through. McAllister. Aimed beyond the defence. Nicely weighted ball.
Mohamed Salah really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Oh, it's fallen loose again! And a neat finish! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. And he's in on goal. Can he finish? Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Rijkaard knocks it into space. He's cut it out. Kukcu. Right, Shevchenko. Cafu calmly anticipates. Now it's Nakata. Brahim Diaz. Great vision. João Cancelo picks it up out wide. And the ball is out of play. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Can he get on the end of this? He's picked his way through. Vieira. And time is up. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Shevchenko.